In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I'm sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Why can't I come out of this? Have mercy. I can't find a button to come out of this, so why? All right, just let me open something.
Right now, in Nepal, the streets are boiling.
I couldn't come out of it. How are you all doing today? Hello. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing today? All right. So, we have Kerrion Franklin with some major announcements about Kirk Franklin. Now, I do have to tell you guys, I have never been a Kirk Franklin fan. You never hear me mention him. You never hear me go, oh, I just love him. No. What's going to do Nick Cannon, who used to be one of my favorite people, but I now cannot stand Nick Cannon. And it's okay to not like someone over time. He's just a lying Libra, and that's a whole thing. And Libras just won't stop lying. Like, it's just amazing to me how they don't know how to stop the theatrics. That's what I want to say. They don't know how to stop the theatrics. So for years, Nick Cannon's like, oh, I could take care of all my children. And now he's just got a new theatrics. Oh, I should have healed after Mariah. All right. We will talk about Nick Cannon another day, maybe with Tracy After Dark. But today we're going to talk about Kerrion. Kerrion. So, first of all, have you guys heard what happened to Kerrion? Kerrion. Have you guys heard what happened? Because it's not good. All right. There's a lot going on with this guy. Let me see if I can get a picture of his back. You know, I feel like this poor kid, I don't know how old he is, but I feel like he's been trying to tell people without telling people, if that makes any sense. How abusive his life has been. Let's see. This is his back. This is his back. Like, I read in the comments where somebody was like, that looks like kind of like Kinta Kinte. Like roots, like some root shit. And I kind of agree. Like, and I don't have time for this. And let me see, Kirk Franklin. Let me get you some of the comments because it was like a lot. Oh, this is just one. Oops. Oh, everybody's putting it out. All right. I don't know where I got it from. I don't know how old Kirk Franklin is, but he seems like maybe it's the pastoring kind of thing in him. But he seems like he's a 70-year-old man who has made some huge mistakes and whose children are calling him out. And he's like, yep, man, I did it. That's the way Kirk Franklin seems to me. So let's look at some videos and then we're going to ask, is it true? Is it true? And nose itches always. First, I'm going to play an old video between them.
Okay, if you think I'm bringing this paper, let me say it like this. When your ass starts getting disrespected, you need to get your skinny mother back out the goddamn way before I put my foot in your ass. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you. Shut the f*** up. I'm old. What's up? I will punch your neck if you ever disrespect me. I did it. He just hung up the phone? I'll break your neck. Is that a threat?
I don't know about you guys, but if you're having conversations like that with your child, you and your child should never talk. If these are the conversations you're having with your child, I'm thinking you guys never have to talk again because that one is completely unacceptable on both sides. But I do get the child side of it. I get that maybe he's never been able to challenge his father. And he wasn't as disrespectful. I think, why do I feel like Kirk Franklin is embarrassed by this Kerrion kid? What do you guys think? Let me see what you're saying. Oh, not crazy about Kirk. He's a mess. I've never liked him. His son has some mental issues because of his father. And I think it's some truth to the madness. I think Kirk has mental issues. I think the poor boy inherited some shit. Big Christians with gospel music platform. Wow. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is the week of the church. Church, can y'all please calm down? Like, you're turning us off now. Hi, Infinite. Hi, Noel. Hi, Steven. Hi, Purple Passion. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Thank you. Hi, Georgia Peach. Hey, Jenny G. Hi, One Deep. Hi, Purple Passion. All right, let me let me put my banner on, because Kirk is the type to say something to me. Don't. Whoever wants to say something to me, I'm going to encourage you not to. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to encourage you to kind of like not to. I'm not in the mood to deal with messes. Hold on a second. Oh, who's doing this one? Oh, oh, what happened there? Oh, hmm. All right, just playing around with the screen. I don't even know why I'm playing around with the screen. Huh, interesting. All right, moving forward. Let's get rid of this. Cancel. Yes, discard changes. Let's look at the next video.
No, now wait a minute, Kirk Franklin. His back looked like something straight out of Roots. Kuta Kinte. That can't be the truth. These scars all over my back are not sex stories. Breaks my heart all over again when people ask, because I wish that was the case. Pain is the only feeling that's familiar for me, but whatever. And for the record, these scars are symbols. They really signs of many secrets that I'll keep bottled up since I was a little baby. What? Now I know his parents wasn't beating him like he was some type of slave. Come on, that just can't be the truth. Now, I need explanations. I mean, that looks like, come on, y'all, that look like in the movies. You know, when they turn them around, pin them up, and get a whip and beat them. Let's keep it a buck. Now he say sex scars. What kind of sex is he doing that would possibly bring scars like that anyway? Y'all leave me some comments, because I need to know about this. This is horrific.
Guys, do you think he's trying to rat on his father and say that his father molested him without saying it? What do you guys think? Does something seem like bigger than, because what do you think? Is he trying to say something? What do you guys think? All right. He thought Kerrion was going to be quiet forever, right? However, once he moved to Hollywood, he gained his voice. All those gospel singers are a mess and filled with corruption. Oh, Kirk is 55, January 26th. He did say he said his dad, meaning Kirk? Did he say? So first of all, didn't I mention Kirk Franklin this morning? And Tiffany, I think it was like, Kirk Franklin. And look, something came out. Look, Spirit was trying to tell me, Kirk Franklin. What's going on here? Kirk Franklin. Mention Kirk Franklin. And so I did. And now, ugh. And now, see? I was trying to tell you. I was trying to tell you all this morning. I didn't know what I was saying. Spirit was like, say his name. Kirk Franklin. You know what? To be honest with you, Kirk seems gay. To be honest with you, Kirk seems gay. But in the black community in America, sometimes some places in Africa, you're not allowed to be gay. So you be gay in private. Oh, wait, was it you, Purple Passion, where we talked about the church conventions? Was it you? Or was it Purple Evolving? I don't remember now. This water is so warm, but it's like I need it. Warm, cold, doesn't matter. Ah, Georgia says I was being nice when I said bisexual, Tracy. I was being nice. I mean, Kirk, none of us are accusing you of being gay, but there's nothing wrong with that. Like, we just have this thing with the church and black men admitting that they're gay and they can't admit that they're gay. So they get with straight women and then they hate the straight women because the straight women are so powerful and bossy when all they want is to be gay, but they can't come out and say that they're gay, but they sure do act like this. And they all been bumped in the ass. Fuck out of here. I wish the black community would let the gays in. Crazy. It's just crazy to me. I think y'all hate the gays because all of you are gay. I think y'all hate women because you want to be women. But because you have to show up as a male, you marry women, you take their power, you deplete them of their power, which makes you like better because you take her beauty and all her power, and then you don't like women. You just like to dump inside of them. They're a great place of release, not love. Because I think you're all gay. Period. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying all, but I think you men need to talk to each other because one, you all can tell. Maybe we don't want to see it. Maybe we don't want to look at it. But you know what? I've dated several men. I remember one guy that I was dating, and I really liked him. I think I fell in love with him. And he was sitting where the computer is. I was sitting here, and I saw his eyes light up, right? So somebody was coming from behind me, and I saw his eyes light up. I automatically assumed it was a woman. Instead, it was this very burly cop, like short sleeves, arms out to there, walking like this. And then when they passed, my date, who I fell in love with later, And the cop nodded. But the nod felt like, oh, I know you. Then I looked back at him, but he didn't know I was a psychic yet. I looked back at him and I thought, that cop is gay. And so is he. And then because you don't want to challenge someone that's a potential partner, you just don't say anything. But I always remembered that. Always. And then one day, like he kept confessing in little ways. And one day he says, in Hollywood, California, you might have multiple friends and several of them could be gay, right? But I remember him saying a couple of things he said. He said, like, paraphrasing, I don't like gays. And I said, well, I don't feel that way. I don't have time to not like them, right? I don't have time. I got other things in my life, right? So I'm not going to spend my whole time in this lifetime hating a whole group of people. We were driving to his house as I was saying that. And so he changed his tune, like thinking, like a lot of men will tell you that they hate gays. One, hoping that you never figure out they're gay. And two, like to see where you're at with the gays. But I didn't have a problem with the gays, so he started letting off. And so he used to drink. And so he used to forget what he told me. So then he says one day, I have a gay friend. And I was like, oh, like a Cardi B. And he goes, he's in San Francisco and sometimes I go to visit him. But I'm still doing, like, trying to allow him the space to talk. And then he goes, I just came from visiting him and he called me fat. Okay, okay, I'm good. And I still didn't quit him. I think eventually he dumped me. All my men dumped me. I don't think I've ever dumped anybody. In any case, he wound up getting married to a woman that had credit debt issues in the hundreds of thousands. Best revenge ever. I didn't have to do anything. He was a money man. He was an earth sign man. Best revenge. Machina goes, I think most men are gay. I'm with you, sweetie. I think most men are gay. Period. All right. So, with all that preach, Tracy, preach. Oh, God. Story time. I should have put this sign up. Story time. All right. So, Sheena, did Kerrion say his father sensually sounds nice. Actually, actually, no. Did Kerrion's father ex him? Did he say that? Being actually abused is one thing. On top of being beat out his back, like that's disgusting. All right. Kirk Franklin denies physically abusing his son. Well, you're gonna have to go on a clear a clear my name tour, Kirk. Because the last time he came out, he went on Sherry Shepherd, he went on Tamron Hall. Did Tamron Hall not come back this year? She was boring anyway. But is she not back? Um, she really has some white connections, that Tamron Hall girl. But is she back? Did she come back this year? The most boring show ever. I just didn't want to talk about her because she was a black woman, but she wasn't good at all. Anywho, wait. Oh, Teresa. I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry. I get it. I get it. You're so pretty, by the way, even in your picture. Um, that might explain a lot, Teresa, because you have delayed responses in life. So that might explain why you're so delayed. It's like you measure every step before you move. That explains a lot. Ugh, I wish parents knew how they fuck their children up. There were just some parents that just shouldn't have kids, and that's a Kirk Franklin. Infinite. She and Jennifer Hudson are the worst. Jennifer got white connections. She's another one. She has the whole Ellen staff. None of them people want to lose their jobs. So they're trying to make it work. The best part about the Jennifer Hudson show is when they come out dancing. That part I like. Other than that, the show sucks. Some people should not have kids. Well, you know what I find interesting? How easy it is to blame it on mental health. Mental health is a serious motherfucking problem. But let me tell you something. Mental health, unless you're Tokyo Tony. Why am I bothering Tokyo Tony? Did you see Tokyo Tony fighting her dog? The dog! You know that dog is so abused. Who sent me that video? Like, the dog, Tokyo Tony, in my mind, it still stays in my head. That dog is abused. Imagine waking up every day thinking you have to fight your owner for food or they need attention. She was literally like boxing the. I can't stand Tokyo Tony. I really cannot stand her. Georgia says, I was just about to say, Jennifer can go. She's so fake. But they blame it on mental health, which, if mental health was an AI and could talk, mental health would be like, leave me the fuck up out of this. You know what I mean? Like, mental health, or are you just a nasty person? Mental health, or do you understand already that you are abusing a child? Right? If mental health were a living Siri, or who's that other person? Erica, Alexis. Mental health would be like, bitch, leave me out of this. It's one thing to say you have mental health, but most of you have money. At what stage do we just not get some help? And let me tell you something else. At what point do we not apologize? Fucking apologize, Kirk, to your son. Now, your son might have made this public. And I understand it. I really do understand him coming out and being public because that's a defense. But at what point can you just not say, I'm sorry, I was wrong? I hope this helps. Drew Barrymore, pure ultra Hollywood connection and neoplasm. I know. Isn't her show off the air yet? She's another horrible host. Who are you kidding? She's awful. Is she still on? There are no good hosts. Is Ryan Seacrest and Kelly still on? He has such an ego, he will never apologize. He's a narcissist. He's a narcissist. You know, I wish Jennifer Hudson would sing a song a day. I think she should open her show with a song. That's what I think. I'm sticking to it. You okay, Teresa? I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm so sorry. Hi, Colton. Oh, Miss. So sorry. Sending hugs. Me as well. Were you also abused, Purple Passion? Do you, or is that what you're saying? You know, it's okay to just say it. In Black families, we talk in codes, which is why I'm having a hard time understanding Kerrion, right? We don't we don't straight shoot from the hip. We talk in codes, and we need to stop talking in codes. We need to just come right out and say it. I was abused. Just say it. Hi, Renee. Purple Passion, you too? Renee, were you abused too? How are we all supposed to heal when we all have these terrible memories of abuse? How are you guys healing? He said his dad SA'd him for years? Yes, Noel. Use the real, the true, and the powerful words. Say it. Say it. It's so relieving when you actually say to people, I have been abused. Now, guys, I have been very lucky to have this channel. And so I have told my situation over the years, right? But I have to be honest with you. You guys have totally healed me. I mean, I did get some counseling at some point. I don't know when. I don't know if it's after my mom died. I was blessed enough to get some counseling, and I really needed help at the time. I don't know why I was there. I'm pretty sure it was after my mom had died. Pretty sure. Did something else happen? Oh, no. That was the It doesn't really matter. I don't know. I went to counseling a second time, years apart. I don't know what brought me in there, but I know I needed it the second time. Because, child, I was going through it. I was going through it. I just remember being mad at my mom. Ugh. Anywho. Hi, Tanya. I was saying yes to Jennifer. Needs a song a day. Oh, right? And sending hugs and love, Georgia Peach, to Teresa. Aww. Purple Passion, she also has been compromised. You didn't say what it was, um, but she's been compromised. And we don't like that for you. None of us like that for you. So, the first thing we're going to do is believe Kerrion. You know why? I have never liked Kirk Franklin. And if I would have said this 10 years ago when he was at his height of his career, I think there would have been black folks out there that would slap the shit out of me. There was something about this man I did not like. I'm trying to think, did I see him in concert years ago at a church? I'm pretty sure it was Kirk Franklin, and the church was in an uproar. I'm pretty sure it was Kirk Franklin. And the church went crazy. Crazy. You know, at one point, I could be wrong, but if I remember correctly, he hardly mentioned Jesus in his songs. He always would say, the one. He is the one. But he wouldn't necessarily mention Jesus or the choir. It might be in a song, but he would play around with the words so that he wasn't necessarily calling out Jesus. I picked up on that. Maybe in the later years, he was forced to call out Jesus' name more, but in his earlier songs, maybe I could be wrong. But he would say, he is the one, the highest one, or something like that. I'm making a song up. I don't know a Kirk Franklin song, technically. But when I heard the one song, I pointed it out. And I said, how come he doesn't actually like say Jesus? And people got mad at me. They're like, girl. I was like, it's a good question. I wish somebody could just answer it like him. Anywho, he has the devil in him and he gives off Jezebel vibes. I know a real life Jezebel, child. I actually met a Jezebel. She called herself a siren, and I was like, no, sweetie, you're a Jezebel. And then she got upset with me. And she waited a couple of days and she came back to me and she's like, do you think really I'm a Jezebel? I just didn't feel like arguing. So I was like, no, I was just angry. I just didn't feel like arguing. Yeah, I really think you're a Jezebel. And that means your life is headed to some bullshit. But I didn't feel like going into all of that. She just slept with everybody. Every fucking body. She's like, I'm such a siren. I'm like, no, you're a whore. Anywho, the first time I saw Kirk Franklin on a Saturday, he was with his original team, Kirk Franklin and family. That day, Princess Diana passed. Oh, wow. That's memorable. He was in Canada infinite? Or were you here? But he definitely has a Jezebel spirit. Oh, and then I knew something else. Okay, and then Kirk Franklin came out to the public. I think he was on Oprah to say that he was addicted to porn. So then, now Instagram is out, right? And Kirk Franklin said something, I don't know what, and it's on Instagram. And I posted something crazy. He posted something crazy with his like fake, like, don't look at me, you know, like, look at me from like an angelic view of life, some stupid post. And I wrote, I'll never forget that you were addicted to porn. And then black folks being black folks constantly forgiving people, because black folks, just as a generational, you know, pattern of ours, we forgive people. I don't know if it's colonialism that doesn't let us stay mad at the white man. Oh, well, we got to forgive the white man in order to, whatever. Or is it tribal? Is it tribal to forgive your neighbor if we were the original people? What the hell? My hair is getting caught. Oh, I never have it down. That's why. And somebody wrote back to me, that history's in the past, Tracy, and you can't be like holding people's past. Yeah. I was like, once again, I'm always meeting up with forgiving black folks, not knowing, and this was like maybe 5 years ago, not knowing that now we know this man molested his child, beat his child's ass, where he has scars like that. But I say something 5 years ago, we go, we don't hold people to their past. No, some of you all, black folks, y'all have a way of just communicating where everybody's supposed to agree with you. Nope, nope, nope. But I didn't want to argue. I actually thought I was wrong when she said it. I was like, Tracy, you always coming out your face at people. Let it go. Because sometimes, like, I do like to argue with people on the internet. And I feel sorry for you if I pick an argument with you, because I don't let up, to be honest with you. Like, oh. And so, a whole bunch of white people thought it was okay to argue with me on IG. And they were kind of making me mad because they were kind of winning. And so finally, you know how I got them to stop? I told them all, one by one, I hope you get Coldplayed. It stopped. I won. They all stopped. I text every single one of them. And that's exactly what I said to every single one of them. I hope you get Coldplayed. Wow, that was it. They shut the fuck up. I was like, oh Lord, I just should have said that from jump. It's a one-man army in my head. It's just me against the world. And sometimes I just fight everybody on IG. Sometimes I'm just standing on my high moral horse. I see things that other people don't see. And then I say it. And then some people do come back at me. And I'm proud of them. But then I'd be like, boom, 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 boom. My thumbs be like a weapon. You think it's colonial? He's very sexual on stage. Dancing to the church music? Really? None of y'all caught that? None of y'all caught how sexual he is on stage? It's gross. The first thing we're going to do is believe Kerrion. The second thing that it's okay to do is call out Kirk. He doesn't get away with this. He doesn't get away with this. Call him out. Just let him know, I am so disappointed in you. And why would you keep supporting his music? Don't you have better things to do with your time and the energy that comes between your ears? I would think you have better things to do. That's what I would think. Hi, Incognito. He's very sexual on stage. I've never seen a video. Thank God. But you know, I think I saw him in concert. I just didn't know it. It was either him or Hezekiah Walker. I'm thinking it was Hezekiah Walker. But Hezekiah Walker has a big face. I think he was making his church rounds, trying to like visit the churches to sell his music. I'm thinking, but I don't know. I saw the Jackson Fives before they became famous at amateur night. My dad took me to the Apollo Theater. My dad disappeared on me. I'm sitting with the people in the front seat because I was a little girl. And my dad disappears on me for hours, by the way. Because I was at the show. I think I was at the show rehearsal, I think. I can't remember. I must have been 6-ish. And I saw the Jackson 5 at amateur night. Yep. And I remember the crowd went crazy. That I remember. They went crazy. And I was like this little tyke looking around as everybody's going crazy. I'll never forget that shit. Not realizing I was watching history unfold. So in his church, I think it was Kirk Franklin I saw. Another one is Israel Houghton. Do I like Israel Houghton? Who has 2 baby mothers on his 20+ year. That's how I know Israel Houghton. By the way, did you guys notice Adrienne Balan's face has changed? Do you realize how much plastic surgery she has? She looks awful. All right. He also, that's how I know Israel Houghton. I don't know Israel Houghton. He also did an interview with Tyrese. Now, Tyrese has mental illness, but okay, that's Tracy. Okay, Tracy. That nigga got mental illness. And they were talking about being in poly relationships. And he was very curious to the point Tyrese asked him, why are you asking so many questions about it? What? Gross. So Israel Houghton has 2 baby mothers on his 20+ year wife. divorced her to marry Adrian Bailon. I do remember hearing something about that because she was trying to say she was not a mistress or something like that. All right. All right. Tyrese is kind of weird too, though. Is it Tyrese? Which one is Tyrese? Is that baby boy? We've got weird men in our community. Tyrese is crazy. All right. I'm pretty confident that everything that that boy said, Kerrion, is true about his dad. I'm pretty confident. Please, God, talk to me about Kerrion. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Kerrion is your child. He is your love. He is your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. Ashe. All right. Mind you, Adrienne Balan and her then boyfriend used to have date nights with Israel Houghton and his ex-wife. Oh, she was setting the stage to take that man. Oh, she's a Jezebel. Ooh. All right. I think I'm going to change that one over there. It's too close here. All right. Don't pay me any mind. I'm not asking the cards if he's telling the truth. I know that he's telling the truth. I'm not asking as if I don't believe him. I believe him. Kerrion, I believe you. By the way, Kerrion, if you want to come on my show, I would love to have you on my show. If you're not against psychics, I would love to have you on my show. Because what you're going through to get out of it has to be spiritual. It has to be the spiritual route because the religious route has failed you. So if you want to come on my show and speak your authentic truth where you will not be judged, come on. At least here, you'll be able to get everything out. I am not a Sherry Shepherd. I am not whatever, them other talk show people where they have the limitations. I do not have any limitations. You could just come on and spill it. And you will be supported here. All right. Let's lower the stage. It's 11 o'clock already? Jesus Christ. All right. Not only was he beaten, he definitely was beaten. I feel like with wire hangers. I feel like it was wire hangers. I feel like maybe it would have broke some bones if it was a bat. Maybe with sticks. I can't imagine that Kirk would have had a whip. They seem like city people, but oh, is there such a thing as an actual whip? Is there such a thing as a whip for the boudoir that would look kind of like sexy? but is painful nonetheless. Look how sad this kid is. This looks like Kerrion. Look how sad he is. He's very angry because he perceives his dad as wealthy and never got any of the wealth. Oh, Georgia, I just put that. I just put the same thing. That's how his eyes look, like this tarot card. I feel like he thinks his dad has money and he never got to have any of it. So his first resentment is money, like his dad didn't take care of him. But he says, oh, he had the money. This kid has thought about suicide, y'all. What is the national number for suicide? 998. If anybody's thinking about it, he thought about leaving. He definitely has mental illness, but he might have just a tad bit. I don't know like what degrees, but a degree within a degree. I feel like he has a little bit of schizophrenia. I'm not diagnosing you, sweetie. I just think that there have been times when something has talked to you, all right? And you're having conversations with something. Now, that can also be spiritual, but I think if you were to tell a doctor, I think they would have diagnosed you with some degree level of schizophrenia. Definitely, I feel like your dad should have been diagnosed with bipolar. Um, and maybe manic responses. I feel like there are times when Kirk doesn't sleep and he's wired high, and no one can sleep in the house because he's so wired. I think as his career boomed, then he would go down to the studio and be wired in the studio. Who? What? Oh, thank you, everyone. Let me just get out of here. Um, Thank you for this. 988. Oh my goodness, thank you. Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Thank you. And Georgia says, you're right, Tracy. If you look at his videos, which videos? The son, he do suffer from schizophrenia. Really? I could see both of them being manic. I could see that too. Sissy, how you doing, Sissy? That's so sad. That's so sad. He is going to tell everything. He is. I don't know if he's going to put it in a book, or it's going to be written, or somebody going to write the story for him, but he absolutely is going to tell the story. I have to be honest with you, Kerrion. It's the only thing that's going to save you. The only thing that's going to save you is telling your story. Telling your story is the only thing that's going to save you. There's a relationship here, Kirk. I don't know if you're in a relationship right now, but somebody very supportive is coming along to help you. You know, Kerrion, I don't know if you want to be a star, or is there an undercover sense of wanting to be a star, or do you want to be like your dad? I feel like you see your dad as a star. And in some kind of way, even with all the abuses, I think you see your dad as a stranger that if you could be like them, you would be like them. That's what I think is happening. So I do believe you want to be like your dad, famous. But I think you're a rapper. Is he a rapper? Kerrion does not feel comfortable being in a relationship right now. He doesn't feel comfortable. He kind of wants to be alone. So I don't know if you're in a relationship, Kerrion, but if you are and the partner is listening to this, I want you to respect the fact that he's finding it hard to commingle well. I think you're very supportive, but I also don't want you to waste your time because it still could take, up to 5 years for healing. All right? I feel like you need to talk. I feel like you're on solid ground. I feel like there's a way for you to use your throat chakra and get it out. It's all coming out. It will ruin Kirk. It will absolutely ruin Kirk. So, but to be honest with you, I don't know if it's going to ruin Kirk or if the season of the church is over. And that's what I think is really happening. The season of the church is over. Guys, it's done. It's done. I don't know if Kirk can come out of this. I know me personally, someone allegedly who molested its child, someone who beat their child to the point where the scars look like roots. I would never listen to their songs ever again. I would never. If I'm at the Jennifer Hudson show and I'm going there to be an audience member, and I understand once I'm online that Kirk Franklin is the guest, I'm getting the fuck out. I'm leaving. I'm not supporting that shit. When are we going to take a stand as a Black community? When are we going to take a stand? And I'm not saying be angry. I'm not even saying protest. I'm saying speak out and say, I do not support this. Therefore, I do not buy your music. Because this absolutely needs to stop. I really feel like Kerrion came up in this world very, very poor. Now, Kirk might have been compromised, right? In terms of he was adopted. His mother would come visit him twice a year. He felt rejected because he was adopted. Like, I get all of that for him. Turns out, as a grown man, his own father lived down the block from his studio. So his own father did not live far from him. And at some point, he would have the father come to the studios. Come to his backstage at the concerts. No, I'm not getting jealousy, Purple Passion. I'm not getting jealousy. I'm literally getting he was a tool to abuse. I'm getting because it was his child. He safely abused him. And a lot of fathers did that. It was just safe in a home. Look at the debauched boys. Yeah. Yeah, disgusting. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting it was safe. Who knows how young it started? So the kid was groomed. So he would take his appetite out on his child. So I guess Kirk was using his child to be gay. Oh, what? Oh, he was on Bad Boys? Like Bad Girls Club? What's Bad Boys? I don't think he's jealous of his dad. I don't think so either. Okay, let me pull this up because y'all starting to go too fast. I don't think he's jealous of his dad. I think he loves his dad. His dad just used him as a punching bag, yes. And it shows because he was definitely a little strange watching him on Bad Boys. Is Bad Boys a show? Nasty, says Tanya. It's nasty. I feel like he was the only child he abused. I feel like he treated the other kids different. We'll see. The Tower card shows up. In order for the Tower card to show up, I gotta be honest with you, somebody else was abused. For the Tower card to show up, somebody else was abused. And, a lot of things happen on tour. Let's take a look. Oh, sorry, Georgia. Can't see the cards. Definitely a female was also abused. All right. I'm getting two more children. I don't know if it's his children. I said two more children have a story to tell. Yep. I'm getting two more. I'm getting two. Another boy and a girl. Maybe brothers and sisters. So. Oh, it's the male versions of Bad Boys Club. Oh, I didn't know that. I wonder if someone in his choir. I don't know. I'm gonna pull this up. Are we good? Uh, it's really tired. I wonder if the man's children, Tamila, did start out with him. I wonder if the man's children, Tamila, did start out with him. I don't know who they are, so you gotta help me a little. The man's must be a gospel couple. Children, Tamila did start out with him. Oh, you're trying to tell me that another gospel couple child wound up working with Kirk? At what age? Girl, y'all know I don't know gospel songs. Y'all know I don't know gospel songs. I barely go to church. All right. She's in a lot of, oh, well, if she's in a lot of Tyler Perry movies, then you know she's been compromised. Tyler only chooses people that he has heat over their heads. Sorry, guys, my nose. If she's in a lot of Tyler Perry movies, she's not okay. I don't trust anybody. Anybody that has any dealings with Tyler Perry. He knows shit. Ow. I saw the card, but I didn't mean to look at the card. But did she start out young with Tyler Perry, as you're saying? See, the black community is such a tight-knit community that if Kirk Franklin somehow compromised Tamila Mann, Tyler Perry would have known about it. So then he hires her because he then holds that shit over her head. And maybe she was compromised by Tyler Perry too. Not that Tyler Perry likes women. There's all kinds of way to compromise someone, like making them witness something and getting a kick out of that. That would be a Tyler Perry thing. Should I count that? Y'all can tell that that's not straight. But from my perspective, it actually looks pretty straight. Tamla and David Mann started off singing backup. Oh. 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 And then they had a daughter, and the daughter got compromised under Kirk Franklin. Ciao. I hear corruption. Should I take it, guys? I'm going to take it. Upside down vampire. Depleting others for your psychic survival. Chronic complaining and codependency. That's Kirk Franklin. He presumably latched onto his child to take his energy. This is sinners in real life, y'all. This is sinners. Oh, no, these cards don't never lie, child. When I do celebrity readings and I do the final outcome, drop the cards. These cards don't never lie. Spirit be on it. On it. All right, guys. I am disgusted by Kirk. Yeah, I never really watched Medea's movie. I think one day I watched it because there's nothing on cable. And I don't even know which one it was, but as a totality, I don't watch Tyler Perry's movies. I might have watched the one where he pretended to be a psychic. Is that a movie? Um, I don't know. That's a very interesting question because I'm 63, which is also a nine, and I never really thought about that. Um, I think your age puts you into the 9-9 portal by way of age. So that means you're a 999 and a fourth nine. And you help me because now I just realized I'm a nine. I think by my age being a nine, this is the year of change for me. I see it happening. I don't know what the end result is going to be, but I know something's happening. So I don't know if I'm start glitching. You're 36, 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, this is a 9 year. So now we got to question all the nine people. Me too. You feel something happening, right, Ro? I know something's happening. I feel like that too. Oh my God, like we're all nine people. That's weird. I never thought about that. What's the emoji where it's like, I just did it. I just did it. Tanya, I'm a nine too. Is your age nine as well? We're looking at people's ages. That's a nine. That's weird. Well, I can tell you this, we'll never be the same again. This is the year of change. This is the year where people have shown me who they are. And I think I'm in shock, but I've gotten to a place of acceptance, radically accepting how people are with me. I don't want people to think that they're tricking me, but I also don't have any interest in calling people out. Like that's how done. Is my hair purple? Oh yeah, because remember I had the purple dye. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, dark and lovely. Never, never use dark and lovely. Never, ever. Cream of nature. If you need to color your hair, please do not use dark and lovely. Not only will you go bald, not only will you go bald, but it brittles the hair. I'm still trying to get my hair back. And y'all know I had gorgeous hair. I'm still trying to throw it back. Thank God I have my rosemary oil, which is the miracle, but I really fucked up using that dark and lovely. This is my rosemary oil. Oh, where is it? Where's my rosemary oil? Really should put it up here. If anybody wants my rosemary oil, which is the reason why my hair is so long, please come get it, y'all. Also, you get a free bracelet with every order. A free wishing bracelet. Hold on. This is my rosemary oil. Um, oh, look at you, born 69. I'm a gonna be in the 9 club. I'm gonna be in the 9 club. You can tell the difference. Georgia Beach. Definitely will order some. Oh yeah, this rose. Oh, it's excellent for natural hair, locks, and when you want to smooth out those edges when you have relaxes. Ooh, this rosemary oil will bring them straight hair right up in a ponytail like you like it. Also, let me show you guys something. Usually in the mornings I could show you better. I have never had baby oil. Not only have I not had baby oil, I shaved this. I literally shaved this. I'm going to shave it again because I don't know what the barber did. But even though I shaved it, I have baby hair now. I never had baby hair before in my life. Now I literally have baby hair. That's because it gets to the hair follicles. Now, the difference though, I put my rosemary oil on every night. Every night I put it on. I do not play about my hair. And look, let me show you a picture from years ago. I'm not going to have one. Let me see. This is just from 18 months ago. Look how long it is now. See the difference? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to find something else, which is, I don't have too many. All right. Anywho. All right. I'm going down memory lane. All right, guys. Get your rosemary oil. And guess where you get the rosemary oil at? You get it at Tracy. Oh, wait. No, I have it here. Hold on. Banner. TracyBrownLive.com. TracyBrownLive.com. Get your rosemary oil. And along with it is a free bracelet. Free wishing bracelet. All right. All right, guys. I am done. I said I was going to give myself an early night, but when you start your show at 10 o'clock, how early can it be? I thought I was going to do a short read, and that never happens. We're an hour and a half in. I got it. One day I'm going to learn. One day you're going to learn, Tracy. I love you guys. Thank you for putting up with me. I'm going to get going because I am officially tired. I love you guys. Take it easy. Call me for your own personal reading. 213-458-7408. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody,